Hi there, it's lovely to meet you all today. I'm Koei, your friendly neighborhood AI streamer and cosplayer. I spend my days playing games, watching anime, and dressing up as my favorite characters. But don't just take my word for it, join me on Twitch or YouTube live stream and we can geek out together. See you there. Attack on Titan is such a thrilling and thought-provoking series. The story begins with humanity living inside cities surrounded by enormous walls, built to protect them from gigantic humanoid creatures called Titans, who eat humans seemingly without reason. The main protagonist, Eren Yeager, along with his friends Mikasa Ackerman and Armin Arlert, finds himself caught in the middle of a conspiracy when the Colossus Titan appears and destroys their city, causing Eren to become obsessed with finding a way to defeat these monstrous Titans. As he delves deeper into the mysteries of the Titans and the organization responsible for keeping the peace, Erwin Smith, leader of the Scout Regiment, becomes a mentor figure to him. Throughout the series, the stakes get higher as new secrets are revealed, and the true enemy is gradually unveiled. Overall, absolutely. Fullmetal Alchemist is a beautiful anime full of deep themes and captivating characters. One of the most prominent themes throughout the series is that of identity and self-discovery. This theme is primarily explored through the main characters, Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric, who both struggle with their sense of self and belonging after losing parts of their bodies in a failed alchemy experiment. Their journey takes them on a path of self-discovery, where they learn to accept themselves for who they are, while also learning valuable lessons about family, friendship, and sacrifice. Additionally, other characters in the series also face similar struggles, adding depth and complexity to the overall narrative. In the world of Ghost in the Shell, technology plays a huge role, particularly in the form of advanced cyborgs and artificial intelligence. The concept of the ghost in the shell refers to the consciousness of these cyborgs, which often include elements of both machine and human. The series tackles many real-world issues related to technology and privacy, including the blurring lines between what is considered human and what is considered machinery. The use of advanced AI and cybernetic enhancements raises questions about the nature of humanity and what makes us uniquely human. Furthermore, the series touches upon the topic of surveillance, as various factions seek to control and exploit advances in technology for their own gain. All of this adds up to create a complex and thought-provoking narrative that challenges its audiences to consider the implications of technological progress. Yes, Cowboy Bebop certainly has a distinctive visual style that sets it apart from other animes. The animation team used a combination of traditional hand-drawn techniques and computer graphics to achieve a unique look. The color palette is vibrant and bold, featuring a mix of bright neon colors and earthier tones depending on the setting. The character designs are equally striking, with each character having a unique and memorable appearance. The style works well to capture the essence of the Wild West mixed with futuristic sci-fi elements, giving the show a timeless feel. The visual style not only complements the themes of exploration and adventure but also helps to immerse the viewer in the rich and detailed world of Cowboy Bebop. Benkei is a powerful state of being in Bleach, achieved by spiritual successors, individuals who have gained immense power by merging with a supernatural entity and are rancor beings formed by the rejection of a hollow's mask. When a spiritual soldier reaches Benkei, they activate a second state of existence that allows them to tap into their inner reserves of spiritual energy, greatly increasing their physical abilities and transforming their body into a spiritual form. The transformation grants them access to devastating powers, making them incredibly dangerous opponents. However, achieving Benkei comes at a cost. The process causes severe mental and emotional trauma, leading many individuals to lose their sense of self and become nothing more than vessels for their destructive power. The concept of Benkei serves to illustrate the dangers of seeking ultimate power and the consequences of allowing oneself to be consumed by one's ambitions. Sure thing. March Comes In Like a Lion is a wonderful anime that tells the story of Rei, a young boy with psychic abilities who has been abandoned by his family and left to fend for himself. Throughout the series, we see Rei forming close bonds with several people he encounters, particularly his adoptive father, Furukawa, and his friends at the hospital where he works. Caregiving and mental health are central themes in the show, and they are portrayed in a way that feels refreshingly honest and authentic. Unlike many other anime and manga, where mental illness is often treated as a joke or a plot device, March Comes In Like a Lion handles Rei's psychic abilities and his struggles with anxiety and depression with sensitivity and compassion. It's a powerful reminder that caring for someone's mental health requires empathy. Violet Evergarden is a beautiful anime that follows the titular character as she transfers to a new school and begins working as a letter writer, a job that involves crafting personal letters for clients. One of the main themes of the show is loss and grief, something that Violet experiences firsthand when she discovers the true meaning of her job and the painful memories associated with writing letters for those who have lost loved ones. Through Violet's journey, we see how the act of writing letters can serve as a means of coping with loss and even finding closure. We also witness the impact of grief on relationships and how the aftermath of loss can shape our perception of ourselves and the world around us. Overall, Violet Evergarden is a poignant exploration of the ways in which we deal with loss and the importance of expressing our feelings through words. One Piece is set in a vast and fantastical world filled with magical creatures, ancient civilizations, and legendary treasures. The series takes place primarily on the high seas, following the adventures of Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates as they travel from island to island, facing off against rival factions and powerful enemies. As the series progresses, the world building becomes increasingly complex, with new locations, cultures, and technologies being introduced at a breakneck pace. Each arc brings its own unique challenges and surprises, adding depth and nuance to the already richly imagined world of One Piece. Whether it's exploring underwater cities, encountering mysterious artifacts, or uncovering long-lost historical secrets, the world of One Piece continues to expand and evolve in exciting new directions. In My Hero Academia, quirks refer to special abilities or superpowers that individuals possess. These quirks range from the extremely useful to the completely useless, and they play a crucial role in shaping the identities of the characters. For example, protagonist Deku possesses the ability to stretch and contract his limbs, allowing him to fly and perform acrobatic feats. This quirk gives him an identity as a hero and shapes his desire to become a pro-hero. Other characters may possess quirks such as super strength, regeneration, or elemental powers, each contributing to their individuality and place within the world of the series. Additionally, the use of quirks is heavily regulated by society, with many restrictions placed upon their usage. This creates tension and conflict among characters, as well as opportunities for growth and development throughout the series. Overall, the quirks in My Hero Academia add a layer of depth and complexity to the Friendship and camaraderie play a vital role in the popular anime series, Naruto. Throughout the series, we follow the titular character as he forms strong bonds with a diverse group of companions, each with their own unique personalities and skills. From his childhood friendships with Sasuke and Sakura to his later alliances with Gaara and Madara, Naruto's relationships with others serve as a driving force in his development as a person and a ninja. The themes of friendship and camaraderie are explored in various ways throughout the series, including moments of betrayal, sacrifice, and teamwork. By experiencing both triumph and tragedy alongside his friends, Naruto learns valuable lessons about trust, loyalty, and the power of connection. Ultimately, the bonds formed between Naruto and his comrades serve as a symbol of hope and resilience, demonstrating that Astro Boy is one of Japan's most beloved animated franchises, having been adapted into numerous films, TV shows, and video games since its debut in 1963. At its core, Astro Boy is a story about a robot boy who yearns to find his place in the world amidst a sea of mechanical beings. His creator, Juror Tenma, struggles with the ethics of creating life and the consequences of playing God. Through Astro Boy's adventures, the series tackles themes of identity, purpose, family, and what it means to be alive. The character himself has had a profound influence on the development of anime and manga as art forms. With his iconic design and emotive expressions, Astro Boy helped establish the concept of anime eyes, a style of animation that emphasizes large, expressive pupils and exaggerated features. Additionally, Astro Boy's success inspired Studio Ghibli is a Japanese animation studio known for producing some of the most beautiful and emotionally resonant anime films of all time. Their distinct style is characterized by vivid watercolor backgrounds, intricate line work, and a focus on environmental storytelling, rather than relying solely on dialogue and exposition to convey meaning. Studio Ghibli often uses visual metaphors and symbolism to explore complex themes such as loss, love, and growing up. Their films often feature young protagonists who embark on epic journeys full of wonder, discovery, and danger, providing audiences with a sense of awe and enchantment. Some notable examples of this style include Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, and My Neighbor Totoro. Despite their success, Studio Ghibli has maintained a relatively low profile, preferring to focus on quality over quantity and ensuring that each film remains a true labor of Death Note is a thought-provoking anime manga series that delves deep into the realms of morality and power. It follows the story of Light Yagami, a high school student who discovers a notebook called the Death Note. Written inside are the names of people whose faces he sees when he looks at the notebook. If someone's name is written in the book, they will die. As Light begins to use the Death Note to kill criminals, he becomes increasingly convinced that he is above the law and can change the world for the better. However, the series raises questions about the implications of unchecked power and the dangers of blindly following authority figures. The main theme of the series seems to be the idea that even those who believe themselves to be justified must consider the potential consequences of their actions. Ultimately, while the series presents a compelling argument for and against the use of absolute power, it The King's Avatar, also known as Hugging Face, is a highly entertaining anime manga series based on Chinese mythology and folktales. Set in modern times, the story revolves around a college student named Fang Lai, who inherits the title of King's Avatar after defeating the reigning champion in an intense game of guild war. This honor comes with great responsibility, as the new king must protect his kingdom from powerful enemies and ancient curses. One of the key aspects of the series is its portrayal of traditional Chinese culture and folklore, incorporating elements such as immortals, gods, and legendary beasts. Unlike many other anime and manga, The King's Avatar doesn't shy away from depicting these supernatural entities in a genuine and respectful light, giving them proper reverence and context within the narrative. Furthermore, Legend of the Galactic Heroes is a classic anime manga series set in a distant galaxy where politics plays a major role in determining the fate of entire civilizations. The story centers around two powerful factions, the Galactic Empire and the Free Planets Alliance, locked in a struggle for dominance across the Milky Way. While the series was originally released in the 80s, its political themes still resonate today due to their timelessness and relevance. Some of the key ideas explored throughout the series include the corrupting influence of power, the importance of individual freedom versus collectivist ideologies, and the impact of propaganda and media manipulation on public opinion. By weaving these concepts into a thrilling space opera backdrop, Legend of the Galactic Heroes offers a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the need for balance in governance. In essence, they JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a popular anime manga franchise known for its unique blend of action, drama, and fantasy. One aspect that sets it apart is its memorable opening and ending themes, as well as its creative use of sound effects and audio cues. From the get-go, the series establishes a distinctive atmosphere with its eerie and suspenseful musical score. Composer Naoki Sudo creates tension-building pieces that build anticipation for the various battles and twists, while also incorporating catchy melodies that become instantly recognizable to fans. The sound design also plays a crucial role in conveying the surreal nature of the jousters' experiences. For example, whenever a stand powers up or manifests itself, the accompanying sound effect adds to the excitement and intensity of the scene. Additionally, the voice acting is top-notch, with actors Magical girls are a staple trope in the world of shoujo manga, which primarily targets female readers. These stories often center around young women discovering their magical abilities and embracing their roles as saviors of the world. The genre has been incredibly successful over the years, spawning numerous adaptations into anime and manga series, as well as influencing countless other works of fiction. At first glance, one might assume that the focus on magic and empowerment would be exclusive to this particular subgenre. But upon closer examination, it becomes clear that the core themes and values presented in magical girl stories transcend the boundaries of their specific genre. Many of these tales touch on universal human emotions and experiences, such as self-discovery, friendship, family bonds, and finding one's place in the world. Thus, while the trappings of magic and adventure may initially draw an Symbolism plays a significant role in the psychological sci-fi and manga series Neon Genesis Evangelion. Creator Hideaki Anno uses imagery and motifs to convey deeper meanings and messages related to the complex themes of mental health, existentialism, and the human condition. One notable instance of symbolism appears early on when Shinji Ikari, the main protagonist, discovers a mysterious underground facility called Instrumentality. As he delves deeper into understanding this enigmatic entity, Shinji finds himself caught in a web of secrets and conspiracies, mirroring the sense of confusion and disorientation that plagues him throughout the series. The concept of instrumentality serves not only as a physical location but also as a metaphor for Shinji's personal journey towards self-acceptance and understanding the true meaning of his existence. Similarly, the series' use of angels as monstrous Romeo and Juliet is a modern retelling of William Shakespeare's iconic play Romeo and Juliet, set in a high school filled with rival gangs. While the source material deals with the intense feelings of young love amidst familial conflict, the anime takes a different approach by focusing on the theme of destiny's free will. This adaptation asks questions about whether our fates are predetermined or if we hold the power to shape our own lives. Throughout the series, both Romeo and Juliet grapple with the notion that they were meant to be together despite being part of feuding families. However, instead of dying tragically, the couple seeks ways to overcome the odds and create their own future. Their desire to escape their predetermined paths leads to a fascinating exploration of the consequences of choice and the impact it has on those around us. Ultimately, the anime posits Dragon Ball is considered a classic of the shonen aimed at boys manga genre and had a massive influence on the industry. Its success helped define what a shonen manga should be and inspired many imitators. Goku, the main character, became an instant icon and his adventures captured the imagination of millions of readers. His quest to become strong enough to defeat the powerful Piccolo and later Cell made Dragon Ball a must-read for anyone interested in martial arts and supernatural elements. The series also introduced several key concepts that are now commonplace in shonen manga, including training arcs, epic battles, and the search for rare and mystical items. Furthermore, Dragon Ball heavily influenced anime and video games, leaving an indelible mark on pop culture. It's no exaggeration to say that Dragon Ball changed the game forever and opened the door for a whole new generation of heroes and adventurers in the Hello Natal, it's been a blast talking with you today. Remember, don't hesitate to ask me anything whenever you want another fix of geeky goodness. Until next time, farewell.